What makes us more alive? What ignites that spark within us? These are the questions that often linger in the corners of our minds, silently shaping our actions and molding our perspectives. Today, we'll be unraveling these mysteries through the lens of a young man named Elijah. Elijah, a 19-year-old who's just started working out, is beginning to feel the changes within him. With every early morning rise, every rep, every healthy meal, he's noticing a transformation, not just in his physique, but in his spirit as well. He's more vibrant, more alive, more himself. It's a journey of self-discovery, of pushing boundaries, of daring to step out of the comfort zone. But his story is not just about physical fitness, it's about courage, it's about growth. It's about becoming the best version of oneself. So let's dive into the world of Elijah and see where his journey takes us. On a seemingly ordinary day, Elijah's path takes a turn as he encounters an attractive woman. This was no ordinary encounter. It was an opportunity, a challenge, a moment that could redefine the ordinary into the extraordinary. Elijah, feeling invigorated by his recent lifestyle changes, decides to approach her. He takes a deep breath, musters up his courage, and strides over. His heart races, his palms sweat, but he doesn't back down. He introduces himself, tries his best to engage in a conversation, but alas, it doesn't go as planned. The woman, uninterested, politely excuses herself. Elijah is left standing there, his initial confidence somewhat deflated, but something peculiar happens. Instead of feeling dejected or embarrassed, Elijah feels a surge of energy coursing through him. It's a feeling he's unfamiliar with, a sense of exhilaration, of being alive. Yes, he was rejected, but he had faced his fear. He had stepped out of his comfort zone, and it was scary, but it was also exciting. He had dared to do something he normally wouldn't, and in doing so, had tapped into a wellspring of energy he didn't know existed within him. This energy stayed with him for the rest of the day, making him feel more vibrant, more vital. It wasn't just about the woman or the rejection anymore. It was about the experience, the courage, the fear, and the thrill. It was about facing a challenge and growing from it, about transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. Elijah realized that sometimes it's not about the outcome, but the journey, the process, the experience. It's about taking chances, making mistakes, and learning from them. It's about daring to live fully, to embrace the uncertainty, the unknown, and the excitement that comes with it. So, despite the initial disappointment, the encounter with the woman at the gym turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Elijah's encounter wasn't just about rejection or a boost of energy, it was about something much deeper. It was a lesson in the philosophy of personal growth and transformation, a testament to the age-old doctrine that diamonds are formed under pressure. You see, Elijah's experience wasn't about the end result. It was about the journey. It wasn't about the rejection he faced, but the courage he mustered to approach a stranger. It wasn't about the energy boost he felt afterwards, but the resilience he discovered within himself. His experience was a vivid illustration of the concept of growth through adversity, a philosophy that transcends time and culture. Elijah's journey wasn't about what he got out of it, but who he became through it. Yes, he didn't get the girl's number, but he became someone who wasn't afraid to take risks. Yes, he felt more energized, but he became someone who could handle stress and turn it into a positive force. He became someone who could face a challenge head-on and come out stronger on the other side. This philosophy of growth through adversity is not just about personal development, it's about the human condition. It's about our innate ability to adapt, to overcome, and to grow through our experiences. It's about the resilience of the human spirit and our ability to transform ourselves through our trials and tribulations. It's about the concept of anti-fragility, a term coined by philosopher Nassim Nicholas Taleb, which refers to the ability of a system to improve in response to shocks, volatility, randomness, errors, and failures. It's about the idea that we don't just survive adversity, we thrive on it. We don't just withstand it, we use it as a catalyst for growth. So when we look at Elijah's experience, we see more than just a young man trying to pick up a girl at the gym. We see a testament to the human spirit. We see the power of the human heart to endure, to adapt, and to grow. Elijah's story isn't just about a young man in a gym. It's about all of us and the choices we make. It's about understanding the difference between distress and eustress, and how our responses to these forms of stress shape us. Distress is that nagging, chronic stress we often feel. It's the anxiety that comes from unpaid bills, unmet expectations, and unfulfilled dreams. It's the kind of stress that slowly chips away at our vitality, leaving us feeling drained and defeated. Eustress, on the other hand, is a different breed. It's the stress that Elijah experienced, the stress that comes from stepping out of our comfort zones, from facing our fears head on. It's the stress that comes with growth, with becoming, with transformation. When Elijah chose to approach that woman at the gym, he was choosing eustress. He was choosing to face his fears, to step into the unknown, to expose himself to potential rejection and embarrassment. And yes, things didn't go as planned. Yes, it was a mess. But it was a mess that left him feeling more alive, more energetic, more vibrant than he had in a long time, because that's what eustress does. It wakes us up. It shakes us out of our complacency. It pushes us to grow, to become stronger, to become more resilient. It's the kind of stress that doesn't just drain our energy, but rather it revitalizes us. It's the kind of stress that doesn't just wear us down, but builds us up. So like Elijah, we too can choose eustress. We too can choose to face our fears, to step out of our comfort zones, to embrace the messiness of life. We too can choose to become more vibrant, more alive, more energetic versions of ourselves. Elijah's journey reminds us that sometimes taking the leap, facing our fears, and embracing the messiness of life can lead to our most vibrant selves.